Well, first of all, can you walk us through the goal? What you guys saw transpire on the play?
Well, happy when it in. I actually had a pretty bad play on the wall right beforehand. Good intention, but it was a great reload by our D and Glennie over there, and then got some wheels by our Russian friend, and again, what an amazing pass by him. So the rest just kind of was brainless, I guess.
So you and the Russian friend seem to have a pretty good rapport going on right now. What have you seen from him?
No, I think that he's going to be such an amazing player in this league. I mean, just his everyday approach is, positivity. How can I get better? And it makes the game fun. It's fun to play with a guy who has that ability to learn, but also has confidence in his skill, and he's not afraid to use it. I mean, we're fourth line out there, but it doesn't look like it with the way he's making plays. So fun to play with him for sure.
Guy that could probably, bottom six scoring was an issue for this team last year. He's a guy that can obviously add some skill, inject some skill into that line.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. I think what's really cool about our team is there's a lot of guys that are interchangeable, and we have the top end skill, Jack, Brad, or Nico. I mean, you can go down the list, but I would say our bottom nine, you could call it, is pretty interchangeable. Guys can kind of go wherever, and whatever chemistry fits, and that's pretty cool when you have a team like that.
Preseason kind of wrapped up for you. Like, where do you feel your game's at right now heading into the regular season? You feel you're in a good place?
Yeah, good. Had a really, really productive summer. Anytime you can, end the season, and especially after some playoff games, being healthy is a good thing. So I got off to a good start. Good training under my belt, and feel good. Couple went in the net early, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but feeling good going into the season.
Does it feel like a unique opportunity? You mentioned fourth line guys, but you both have a lot of skill offensively. Does it feel like a unique opportunity to be able to contribute in both ways, both checking and scoring?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think it's important for a team too. I mean, Gritzy's obviously a guy that potentially could be on our first power play. I'm working to try and get to the second peeper, and inch my way into PKing. So you have guys that like you said, have pretty good skill and could also do the fourth line, muck, grind, all types of things. So as a lot of our guys can do. So like I said earlier, I think it's just having that ability to do both up and down throughout the lineup is really special.
And you mentioned the offense, but what are you seeing from him away from the puck too?
Great. No, I mean, if there's something that doesn't go right, he's talking to me about it, and we're figuring it out as a line. Glennie's obviously, it makes it really easy. Any mistake either of us have this pretty much cleaned up by just his ability to always be in the right spot structurally. And when you have a guy that's that structurally sound and a guy that's as skilled and confident as Gritzy, it's a pretty good mesh.
First of all, can you just walk us through the goal, what you kind of saw in the play?
PP, you guys did a good job on top, and Dougie shot it, and I was pretty open there, so I just want to get a stick on it and lock them one in.
Were you surprised you were that open? Seems like both guys kind of the seas parted for you.
I don't know, probably. Yeah, I was a little bit more open than usual, but so nice.
And aside from the power play, how about your line? You got another chance to go together, the three of you with Glasser and Brown. How's that kind of coming together?
Yeah, I thought we got better. When the game got the first period was so, second was better, and third was better also. So not bad. Still room for improvement for sure. We're gonna get a couple of practices before next week.
From a personal standpoint, obviously, the end of the preseason here for you. Where do you feel your game's at? Do you feel like you're in a good place heading into the regular season?
Yeah, no, I feel good. Third game. Personally, I feel really good. So, yeah.
How do you feel your role is this year compared to last year with having new line mates?
I mean, I think the role is been always the same thing. Just trying to do the right thing. Doesn't matter what line I'm playing at. If it's first line, third line, fourth line, I don't care. I'll do the little things that makes the team better and help the team win.
What makes Cody so effective in the defensive zone? He's a pretty elite defender in this league.
Who, Glasser?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Great player, good center, fast, strong. He sees the ice pretty well, so it's pretty easy to play with him. And Brownie.
What's your overall takeaway just from the performance tonight and where you guys are at kind of heading into the regular season?
I thought we did a lot of good things in the game. I thought we controlled play pretty good. Obviously, our challenge in the game is converting into offense and getting stuff to the net. I think it was 41 shot attempts that didn't get to the goaltender. So we got to do a better job of that, which, that's probably least of my concerns, with our group, that we can do a better job there. But we'll give it some attention for sure. But overall, I thought we had a pretty good job, save for, maybe the back half of the second period and chunks of the third there towards the end. I thought we did a pretty good job from a process point of view and got the win. So that's good too. A power play came through to get us one that ultimately is the difference.
What have you seen from Paul Cotter in this preseason, this camp session, kind of the skill he has and the possible goal scoring ability he can add?
I think Cott's had a great camp, great preseason, a great game here today. Like you said, big goal. Him and Gritsuk, made great plays there. Starts with Cotter in the defensive zone, and they converted to offense. Grits makes a great play and a good finish. But Cotter, he drove the puck to the neutral zone, got us in deep bunch. It's like I said, it's been a good camp for Kotz. He hasn't always got the greatest draw in terms of the lineups that he's played with, and he's played on the road a bunch and all these kind of things. But I thought he's handled himself very well, and he definitely looks ready to play for the season.
Any update on Brett Pesce? We didn't see him in the third period.
Yeah, no update. We'll have to get him looked at and determine whether or not he'll miss any time, or we're uncertain at this point.
I feel like it's a unique opportunity to have that skill on the fourth line with Gritsuk and Cotter there, who can both score but play a checking role as well.
I do. Obviously we're trying up our skill set, or we tried this offseason up our skill set in the bottom six, and Gritsuk's addition helps with that. Cotter found ways to produce from the fourth line last season with the way that he played and his skill set. Then you had another guy like Gritsuk that I liked his game. First period especially, I thought Grits was really good. He's on the puck. He created some turnovers. He had some shots himself. We talked about the play on the goal. It gives us some good options. Those guys are going to get a lot of really good matchups, favorable matchups, with the type of speed and skill set they have to score in different ways.
And Simon Nemetz had that one mistake, but other than that, he looked like he was playing pretty strongly. How do you feel he responded?
Yeah, I thought he played. He's been assertive and confident all camp, all preseason here. It's partially a mistake, partially just unfortunate and a bad bounce that's unlikely to occur again. So I was happy that he dusted himself off pretty quickly and just kept playing.
Glendening was 71% in the circle. Just how important is that reliability there?
Yeah, I think it's good. You never quite know how they mark some of these wins and losses, because I thought there was a couple that he actually won on our half, and then they stepped in and won the secondary battle. But yeah, it gives us the opportunity to spread it around. Nico still ended up taking a lot of face-offs here tonight. There was a lot of draws that kind of landed right around the time when his line was due up, so we just ended up using them. Not to mention the Rangers are right shot heavy, face-off icings and penalty kill and power play, that kind of stuff. They're going to move it to that side, so he ended up having to take probably more than I would have liked him to take today, but we got Glendening out there. He won a couple even on his non-strong side, which it is good to see it. But in combination with that, I thought he had a real solid game defensively, which is a good compliment to that line of Gritsuk and Cotter.
Was going 5 forwards on the power play circumstantial or something you're trying out?
No, I think you guys were sleeping this morning, as we practiced it this morning in the morning skate, and we've been talking about it through the off season. It's something that we wanted to look at and get some reps through. We even talked about doing it in the game at home against Washington on Saturday there, but just in that game, the circumstances didn't warrant it in terms of the adjustment. But for this game, we had kind of targeted with Mercer coming back into this group and giving us a right-hander there. We wanted to get the other 4 lefties involved and just get a sense of what that looks like and see if it's a potential option for us, throughout the regular season when we deem it necessary.
Thank you.